2009. And since then, I've still been in and out, and it has taken until 2013 for me to come to grips with who I am and what I want to do. And in the process of being involved in this program that I'm involved in now at South Seattle Community College, I was introduced to the Tzu Chi Foundation through the meditation classes. And the meditation classes contributed so much wealth to my life at this point, because they taught me first how to meditate, and number two, they taught me how to be compassionate toward other people. As you might guess, there's not a lot of compassion in people when you live in prison and jail environments, you know. So I learned how to be compassionate, and I learned how to be at peace with myself. But most of all, it gave me an opportunity to rethink, you know, in a quiet place about what my life was about and about what I wanted to do with my life, you know, what I wanted my personal legend to consist of, and to be determined and be committed to do that. I still meditate, you know, not as much as I used to, not as much as I'd like to, but at least 5 minutes a day, you know, and that's because of the Tzu Chi Foundation. You know. They brought a lot of joy into my heart, you know. All of the volunteers, they always smile, they always were friendly, and you can feel the aura of warmth and caring. So I've had an amazing journey, you know, through the South Seattle Community College and the Tzu Chi Foundation, and the impact that it's had on my life so far is almost undescribable. You know, I've learned to change the way I think, I've learned to change the way I act, and as a result, it's changed my life. You know, I'm very successful in a lot of the things that I'm associated and affiliated with now. You know, I'm affiliated with some organizations. I'm an intern at a restaurant where I'm a manager, and my life is going good. And I sincerely owe that to, you know, this program. It's I can never thank them enough, and it's always an honor to be involved in anything, you know, that the Tzu Chi Foundation or South Seattle Community College. So I'm really happy to be here.
In the future, do you want to be the Tzu Chi's volunteer? I mean, do you want to go back to be a volunteer and help them more people?
I would love to be able. I would love to be able.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go.
I would love to be able to, you know, help other people. As a matter of fact, I'm involved with a couple of programs now, to where I'm trying to help people establish affordable, secure, and stable housing as they're coming out of institutions like jails and prisons and treatment centers, because I've been there, you know, and I know the problem that homelessness causes, you know, so I'm a big advocate. Currently I'm working with the Washington Low-Income Housing Alliance to advocate to the legislature, you know, the legislature, the senators, the House of Representatives, the governors, anybody that will listen to me about the proposals that, and some of the methods that should be used to assist people, you know. I'm looking forward to doing any kind of volunteer work that I can, and I'm currently trying to start a coalition called Idea at a Time, this side of the mountains, and I'm really, right now, that's another thing that I gave from Tzu Chi is that you don't always have to get something. You know, there doesn't always have to be reciprocity in things you do. As a matter of fact, volunteering my time and doing things for people now, you know, it fills my heart with joy. even more joy than it would be if I got paid, you know. So I would be so happy I would be honored if Tzu Chi asked me to do volunteer work for them, actually, you know, because I love the organization and what they do, and I follow them closely. And what they do is just, it's astonishing, it's amazing, and it's just truly a blessing, you know, people like help.
So what class would you like the school town leader has a writing class or anything class you are enjoying?
I love all of the classes, the meditation class, I love the writing class, I love the painting class. You know, they have a painting class where they've had the art teacher come in and show us how to express our feelings through artwork, you know. So I've enjoyed all of them.
So which class is your favorite class?
Writing. Writing is my favorite class because I like to write. You know, I express myself freely. I express myself better when I'm able to put it on paper. You know, because it comes out. My thoughts come out faster than I can speak sometimes. Even though I talk pretty fast, I can write better, and I can express myself better on paper.
Yes, you tell me you write a very good article when you graduated.
Yes. Well, the article that I wrote was actually part of my speech on commitment. And I wrote a speech on making a commitment to yourself to change your life. And no matter what trials or what tribulations you go through, that you always have an opportunity to change your life. You know, your life and your legacy and your legend is going to be what you make it. But you have to have that inner determination inside of you to make a firm commitment that you're going to stick to this no matter what happens, no matter how bad things get, no matter how good things get, that you're going to stay focused and you're going to stay committed to change your life, because I've changed my life. And I know if I can change my life with all that I've been through, that anybody can change their life. You know, you don't have to be a college graduate. You don't have to have a PhD or a master's degree to know the things that I know. You just have to have a hard determination in your heart and a commitment to yourself.
Can you say that last bit again? I'm trying not to touch your body.
You just have to have a inner determination, a fierce inner determination to succeed. And you have to have a strong commitment to yourself.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to say, or?
The only other thing I would want to say to people is that, you know, the one thing that I've learned here lately is that you can live life two ways. You can live life either limiting your challenges, or you can challenge your limits. I've chose to challenge my limits. You know, you hear the cliche all the time about the sky's the limit. Well, I've chose to challenge my limits, and I've chose to get involved and to be active and to be a voice. And ultimately, I hope that my story inspires people and to change the way that they think about themselves and to change the way that they think about the world, but most of all, to help them change their life, period.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna be honored if she asked me to do any volunteer work. I don't care what it is, man. Just ask me and I'm there.
All right, next.
Same question.
No, actually, let's not do it there. Let's
And that's a backward.
yeah, let's do it just for background.
Okay. So,
1:15 still on coming out on